Hey there everybody, and welcome to my bed in all of its glory. What I'm going to be doing today is some Pokemon Showdown, and how I'm going to do it is I'm going to use this deck of cards to help me pick a team. Now, how I figured I would do this is that there is 4 suits in the deck, of course, and there are 13 cards in each suit. So what I figured I could do is have each suit represent a tier, and then each card could represent 2 letters of the alphabet, because since there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and that would mean, yeah, that it splits nicely between 2. So what I'll do is I'll pick a card out and say it was the Ace of Spades. Then that would be the top tier that I'm going to, which is going to be UU, which I'll explain in a second. And that would be a Pokemon beginning with A or B. Then we got a 2, that would be C and D in that tier, and etc, etc. So now you know how that works. I'm going to be doing up to UU because I've tried doing this a couple of times today just for like practice, and going into OU with 1 OU Pokemon and like 3 RU and the like NU Pokemon, stuff like that, can obviously be possible, but not when you've like randomized the team as well. You get like glaring weaknesses and whatnot. So we'll try to get into UU. That should be a bit more manageable. And more fun for me. Plus, I think I did OU not too long ago with recording. So anyway, let's get the cards out. I'm going to be doing like 1 card, then burning a card like you do in poker, just to make it even more random. There's also 2 jokers in here as well, which I can use to basically pick any card I want as well. So yeah, let's pick a card, and our first card is 5 of Spades, so that's going to be a Pokemon in the UU tier. Burn a card there. Next up we've got a 10 of Clubs, that's going to be a Pokemon in PU. Third card is Queen of Clubs, so another Pokemon in PU. Fourth card is 9 of Hearts, that's an RU Pokemon. Fifth card is a Joker, so I can use that to pick any Pokemon I want. And then finally a 9 of Diamonds, that's a Pokemon from NU. So that's a decent little mix there. I'll probably use this Joker to pick something from UU. And finally, if there is no Pokemon in that tier beginning with that letter, then I will move up the alphabet, or I'll move into a different tier to try and find it, just to make it a little bit more competitive, because I don't want to, you know, say this one here, there isn't for some reason a Pokemon beginning with those letters. I don't want to have to move down like 2 or 3 tiers to try and find something with those letters, because that's kind of what happened the other day when I tried this. So yeah, we'll try and avoid that and make it as competitive as possible. So I'll go make the team now, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Alright, what's going to raise the team right here? Took me quite a while to put it together. And also because of that and switching stuff around quite a lot, some of the cards might be in the wrong place, but this is the 6 cards that I picked out. So first of all we've got Rotom, just a standard choice scarf set. I don't know, I mean I can switch this up if I want to, but the trick choice scarf thing is quite nice. Next up we've got Infernape, which is the only Pokemon in that tier that began with I or J, was it? I can't remember how I've got it split up, but yeah, this was the only Pokemon I could pick with that, which was kind of annoying, but at the same time Infernape is a good Pokemon and very versatile. So I think this is a relatively standard set. I did have Mach Punch over Stone Edge, but then I did a couple of practice games and I got walled by like flying types and Salamence, so can hit Salamence, can hit Crobat, stuff like that. So yeah, it's good. Also got the Volt turning thing there, which is nice. Yeah, next up, defensive Torkoal, pretty standard. I put Sludge Bomb over like Will-O-Wisp or something because I figured like I've got Toxicon here and Scald and then Lava Plume, so you know something's gonna get some kind of status on it pretty quickly, so I figured I'd just put Sludge Bomb just for coverage or something, but I might switch that up for some else. Maybe just put a Power or like Gyro Ball or something. We'll see. Actually I'll put Clear Smog back on, why not? It's a poison move and it can be handy. Then we got Special Defensive Quagsire. This was another one where I didn't really have much of a choice. It was like Quagsire and then like Regirock and Rhydon, something like that, so there wasn't much choice. I mean, Regirock I guess could have been alright, but Quagsire has Water, Ground, which is decent defensive typing. Also gets like a decent moveset and Unaware as well. So there's that. Its special defense is kind of lacking, but its HP is good, and like I say, the Unaware thing really pushed it up. This is the Joker in the pack, so I got to pick whatever I wanted. And I saw Tommy was using this a couple of weeks ago, and I figured I would give it a go. And in the practice games, it is amazing. Like that special attack stat is monstrous, especially with choice specs, and then the moves it gets are pretty damn good as well. But the main thing is, look at that HP stat. It has the same HP as Cresselia. It might even be 5 more. I think Cresselia might be 125, might be 120. So I mean, this thing is just insane. I assume the only reason that it's in BL and not higher is just because of the ice typing, but that does mean it gets Stab Ice Beam, Stab Blizzard, stuff like that. So yeah, and I guess its ability is not great, but yeah, it's Redonk. And then finally, yep, physical Wigglytuff, just because, again, this was another one where I pretty much only had Pokemon beginning with W to pick from, and most of them were like special. I could have put Wishcash in, but the problem with that is, one is that it pretty much needs Dragon Dance to be able to do anything, so it's kind of thingy on the setup, unlike a lot of other Pokemon where you can set up with them are still quite good without it. And also I already have a ground water type, so I didn't really want to have like the quad weakness twice over to grass, stuff like that. Then I figured Wigglytuff, it's pretty terrible, but it gets some decent coverage moves, and also it's got like massive HP. Frisk is alright, so I figured just why the hell not. Plus it can take ghost moves, fighting moves, stuff like that, fairy type and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. In a couple of the practice games, it wasn't too bad. Like in one game, there was a guy that had a Darmanitan, and he OHKO'd it, but because it has so much HP, he took a massive amount of recoil and killed himself. So that was handy. I'm just going to take a quick drink here. I'm not recording the audio this time in Audacity. I'm just using Fraps, so it might sound a little bit different, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So looking at this guy's team, he's got a lot of bulk, which I don't really like. I didn't even realise that Dragology is almost it's like almost moved up to UU, which I would say that's ridiculous, because is it better than Kyurem? No way. It's very good, but it's not that good. I'm going to get out of here. He might be Scarfed, he might be Banded, he could be Mega. Oh no, wait, the Mega is OU, isn't it? I've just realised I didn't put any data in. I'll put data error cross thing. There we go, I always do that. Okay, it's in BL, so basically it's in OU. I wasn't really paying attention that much when I pressed switch there, but it's not a bad switch, I guess. I'll just go for Flare Blitz. I mean, nothing's really going to enjoy it except for Jellicent, and even then, I mean, it's a banded Inferno, but I guess this thing will take it. Well, it takes that very well. Now, what can I go into? Toxic would be good. Actually, getting a trick on it might be handy, because these things usually like to set up a bit. Ooh. Okay, he's got lefties, so Alright, that can work as well, I guess. Okay, well I can't trick again, which is kind of annoying, but Assault Vest Rotom is very good. Volt Switch into... Well, he's not Specs, so maybe I can take a Draco. So he's locked into that now. If he... I'll just go for a Bulldoze because it'll lower the speed of anything that comes in. If he goes out in a Cresselia, then I can get a Toxic off. That's fine. It's actually probably a case where Water Absorb might have been handy. Will-O-Wisp, I don't really care. Right, now so we got Toxic, we got that. This thing has Water Absorb as well, doesn't it? So I'm just gonna Bulldoze again because he might switch out. He does switch out. I wonder if he's special or not. Go for a Toxic. He is special. I still think that, oh for God's sake. I still feel like the physical one is better. I've just had a bit of a voice break there because my throat is very dry. There we go. I wasn't going to go for another one because you were clearly going to switch out. Now you go for a Bulldoze, which should do a decent amount of damage. Wow, it doesn't do a lot at all. I figured it would do a lot more because Dragalge has like pretty poor physical defense. Oh dear, I think I'll just stay in and recover. Nah, I thought I might be faster, but nah. Now let me see. I think going to this and I don't know if I should go for Draco Ice Power or not Ice Power, Earth Beam. What am I saying? Earth Beam. Draco Ice Beam or Earth Power, because the Draco is very obvious, and I don't want to lose my special attack. I think Earth Power because I feel like he may go into Aggron, and it's going to hurt his whole team except for Cresselia. But I'm not too worried about Cresselia. He does go to Cresselia. That's a shame. I guess this must be his special one. I thought he might go into that thing to take the Draco. Let's go into this because I can take a Side Shock all day. Is that so? He might go for a Dazzling Gleam actually. No, he switches out. It's fine. Oh, this is where I could do with Earth Power. Let's get Rocks up. Okay, I do not take that very well at all. Oh dear. If I can burn it, that would be very handy. Well, that does a good amount of damage considering that's filtered as well. No, damn it! Thought I could live one more. Okay, I will Volt Switch. Actually, you can't Earthquake me, so I'm just going to T-Bolt. Good damage. Aerial Ace, okay. That's interesting. What a strange move to carry. I'm pretty sure like an Iron Head might have done more. Because I mean, Aerial Ace is 60 base power, Iron Head would be like Stab. Maybe resisted, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe not, but you could have got the flinch. Okay, Dragalge. Do we Volt Switch or do we Stain and die? What's Jellicent on? I think I'll save this for Jellicent. Yeah, let's just sack Wigglytuff. Yeah. Stone Edge? If I can hit it. Dragalge is actually quite a bit of a... well, it's dead now, but its typing is very awkward defensively. Okay. Do I stay in and just Stone Edge? Don't think it'll kill it. But I don't really want it. I don't want him to like set up or something. Yeah. Hopefully I can hit another one. Yes, Inferno. That Stone Edge animation comes up really quickly, so it's quite hard to see actually. Interesting switch. I'm just going to stay there and keep Stone Edging. And hit them as well, huh? God, this thing's so bulky. Alright, I'm going to go into this and... Can it survive a Leaf Storm? Probably. So I might be better off going for a Volt Switch actually. Sorry, I just had to put the light on. I'll go for an Ice Beam. Yeah. Okay, I think I might have lost at this point because I'm slower. Crit, I don't think that mattered. Yeah, this is where I could have actually done with that Choice Scarf from earlier. I always think that Heracross is slow, but it's not that slow. GG! Oh, it was close. It was close.